What's going on? Look, the Marina breeding box. Is it a good, it's a very, very good product. Yes, thumbs up. Would I buy it? Yes. Do I own 2 of them? Yes. But I had some magic happen while using them. So we're gonna check that out, and I got a box on a special guest fish that I got a while back ago. So we're gonna see the special guest fish. I got a box on the red terror tank, and you can see all the drama that's going on in that tank. And then we'll take a quick look at the African tank, because I got something pretty cute going on in that tank, and yeah, pretty impressed. Really, I'm really impressed with that situation. So let's get to it. So if you're really not familiar with the Marina breeding box, maybe on the fence of maybe buying one, I say go ahead and buy one. With an air pump, what it does is it brings water up the tube, comes into the box, and it flows completely across the box and then back down into your main tank, which not only moves water through it, and it also delivers air to your fry. So here's the 65-gallon tank. Why does it look like this? In other videos we've seen on this channel, the tank didn't look like that. So now I'm going to show you some footage on why it looks like this and why we're here, and you know, let's check it out. So here's some footage of them together when I first got them in the tank. Basically, this is 4 weeks later. They're eating, they're getting along. Then we kind of start seeing this a couple more weeks later, looking like a breeding pair. So that's when I made this video. And it was less than a week. Well, it may have been a little longer than that, but this footage you want to see. Red terrors are no joke. Dude, I came home and this is what I got. This is the Jack Dempsey. And I don't even know if the Jack Dempsey's alive. I'm gonna check it out. Dude, let's see if we can save him. Yeah, full of stress coat. Here we go. That'll work. Maybe. No, I'll use the orange one. Alright, cool. So we're all hooked up. Air's hooked up. Green indicator light is on the heater, so we know we're at temperature. Let's put the fish in here. Even with all the water changes I did to try to keep him alive, he still passed away. 2 days later, check this out. I couldn't believe it. I'm gonna show everybody. Right there. There's her tube right there. So without being able to see any eggs or fry inside that boat, I decided I'm going to change the tank around. And it didn't really seem to matter. They were still fond of each other. I put pots on each end of the tank, as you can see. He actually spun this pot completely around the opposite way. And yes, I did have regrets moving the tank around. I think I should have left it the way it was, but it seemed like they were both having a hard time getting in and out of that boat, and that's why I made the change. I know you've seen that there was a divider also in that footage. I cut a hole out at the bottom so she could pass through. And actually that was a failure too, because I made the hole too big, and come to find out he could get on the opposite side, so she couldn't get away. So she got beat up real bad. And no worries, she didn't die. But let's check out that magic we talked about earlier. 2 boxes, 2 magic tricks, and 1 miracle. The Marina box magic trick, and this is the trick. How did this one here and that one there get out of this box right here? That's the magic trick, and that's the special guest right there. Magic trick number 2. Check this out. This is the red terror tank. Alright, so there's one right there. See him? There's another one right there. There's one hanging out near the FX6 filter. And there's another one right there. And the crazy thing is the red terror hasn't even eaten them yet. So, same concept. They might be jumping over the top. See, there's a gate right here that you can see that. They might be jumping over the top of it and then going right down the slide. Which brings us to the miracle tank. Now I know for sure this one didn't go down a slide. Check him out. I put a little food in here just to show you how brave this little guy is. Now he's been in here ever since I stripped the fry out of 2 females' mouths. Apparently I missed him and he was still in her mouth, and she finally spit him out and been there about the same time. Now I am really considering taking all the fry and putting them in the tank with the blue polar. So if you think that's a good idea, leave a comment, leave any type of comment, and this is your first time here, consider being a subscriber. Later.